Welcome to G Vibes. It's your girl G9 in the building. Okay, y'all. So today is a special day because not only it's a day after my birthday, because it's still my birthday. I'm still in Libra season, but I have my Accelerate Radio family in the building today. Say your name and your Instagram, girl.
What's up? I'm Queen Elavation _power.of. Oh, shoot. I just got nervous.
It's okay.
I get nervous?
I still do.
_power.of lipsticks, and that's LIPSTIXX.
Check you in, girl. When I say
in.
When I didn't even meet you. This is my first time actually meeting you, right?
I know.
But we talked to each other on Instagram. So we just started talking, and you were very nice. Very, because you're a Scorpio, ain't you? Sagittarius.
I'm a Sagittarius, girl.
Okay,
What you talking about?
okay. Because I know Sagittarius be like, Libras, it's Sagittarius time. Y'all can't wait, huh?
Girl, we just be chilling. We
No, y'all
hibernating
low key
right now.
chilling. Y'all low key be chilling.
We chill.
Yeah, my sisters.
We turn up, but we chill.
Yeah, y'all fun people, but y'all chill.
I was told that we were wishy-washy, and I think it's true. Sometimes we feel like being bothered, and sometimes we don't.
It's very true.
Come on now.
But I feel like when it's other people, y'all not. But like my sisters, since I know them, they're so close to me. Like I have two younger sisters. Yeah, they're wishy-washy. They're weird.
We are. We
want to be to yourself sometime. Y'all need space a lot.
We are weird. We're very weird.
We
in
can
a
be weird too.
good way.
In a good way, though.
Can I tell you something?
What? What's up?
When I realized that you were a Libra, I was like, damn. I finally found a female Libra that I like.
Why? You don't like Libras?
No, we always butt heads in the beginning. Mm-hmm. So it's like, wait a minute, can I ask you a question? Are you a Libra? Yep. Are you a Sag? Yep.
Did he really give us that?
No, seriously.
Okay, I'll give you this. It's one of those things, like, I know when I'm in when I'm friends with someone, I'm a good friend. I'm a good friend to all my friends. But when I get mad or I'm frustrated, I'm going to say what I'm going to say. And Sagittarius, just like that. They don't hold. They're very blunt.
I told my mama I need to learn how to have a stank-ass walk because I got a badass mouth.
Oh!
I'm just kidding.
Oh, well,
I got that from Meg.
We probably going to play her, huh? We should play her. We should play her next. Play Meg next. What song we should play of Meg next?
Oh my God! Look,
what's your favorite song of Meg?
No, I ain't saying nothing because my daughter will listen. She'll be like, "Mom, you're so embarrassing."
Play Big Ol' Freak. But I ain't saying that it's y'all, but I'm just saying.
We just saying.
You know? Oh, I see you got that tea though.
Girl, I'll tell you about the tea, honey. I've been trying to go on a
cleanse,
at least a week fast. And it's so hard.
You haven't ate nothing?
Well, I had a salad today. This is actually day one.
Ooh.
I've been on day one for like 7 days.
So
this is day one.
Day one all over
Day
again?
1.7.
Okay, I got you.
You feel me?
I feel you.
Hey, don't judge.
You know what? Have you ever tried the NutriBurst or how you say it? NutriBurst?
Is it NutriBurst?
Yeah, something like that.
Well, actually, I am a member of Herbalife.
You are? I used to be with Herbalife last year. I lost 21 pounds and then gained it all back.
Well, girl.
Because I stopped doing it and I stopped being a part of the team.
If you can do it once, you can do it again. Shout out to Nika and Coach G-Boy.
Oh, check them out. Shout out to Chris and Coach Rowe.
Man, shout out to Herbalife.
Shout out to Herbalife. Let me tell you something. I talked about them last week. They are the most motivating companies I've ever. If you've ever been with anybody that can motivate you, that company will.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes, they're amazing.
Very family oriented.
Very.
They will. What you doing? Put that cupcake down.
Yeah.
I have a cupcake in my pocket and stuff.
Oh, she had the cupcake in her pocket, y'all.
Shout out to Coach Nika. I know you listening.
But you know what's funny about that? They have a cupcake for you with Herbalife cupcakes. That's how funny.
The products from Herbalife.
Yes, they got the donuts. They got, oh, you want a donut? Oh, we got Herbalife donuts for you.
Pancakes.
Yes.
I'll be like.
So how long were you on Herbalife? Are you still on it?
December will make a year. I kind of, like I was telling you in the back, I have my hand in every single thing, just trying to see something.
Yeah.
Just trying to see, reap my benefits. And my attention is elsewhere. So I just started back getting on the groove of like working out, being able to take time to myself. That's why it's so hard for me to get on this cleanse.
I feel you. It takes I think it's a mindset for everybody. You know, if you don't have a mindset that you want to lose weight, this is what you want to do, it don't happen.
Definitely.
For me, it was like I had to change. Last year, I had a situation where I went to the hospital and they said I had a small stroke. And then I was so nervous because they was like, you got to do this, you got to do that. And then when I went to the, what is it? Not cardiologist, for your head. I'm going to remember the word. Neurologist. He told me that it happened probably years ago. I could have been a kid. And it's probably the blood wasn't flowing.
Okay.
That's right. Like it stopped for a second. It was very small.
Really?
It was like a small infarct. So after that, I was like, oh, you know what? I'm going to get up and lose this weight because I felt like it was a weight thing. I thought it was like, oh, change your diet because they was like, when you have stress, you got to change your diet. You got to do this. You got to do that. And so it was just very stressful. I still battle with the thought of it being really a real one. Like, you never know. Because if anything hit your brain, you like, oh, I don't want that no more.
Exactly.
So you're going to do everything you got to do to get from not doing it.
Exactly.
So when I fell off and lose weight, I still think about it. I'm like, okay, I'm going to get back on it. But talking to you, I'm going to get back on it.
No, it definitely takes time. Yeah. It takes time. I actually lost a good 80 pounds myself.
Really?
Yeah. And it's
I'm
definitely
trying to be like you.
Well, the pandemic gave me a few of them back, but just a few. I kind of like being.
You still slim. You
thick.
still small. So you all slim thick.
Look,
okay.
Short thick.
Oh, short thick. Right. She littler than me, and it's so funny because nobody never be shorter than me, and I be mad.
I've been meeting everybody my height. Like,
for real?
We are super dope. I'm telling
Man,
you.
I was mad. You know what? Growing up, I always wanted long legs because I always felt like long legs was the shit.
Let me tell you something. We like big things.
Oh,
Let
yeah.
them long leg girls, cause whatever.
Okay,
you feel me?
I'm back in the game. I hear you. For the short people.
We smart. We pack a powerful punch. Baby.
Okay. Say your Instagram again. We gonna get to another break, and then we gonna talk about a little bit of everything with her. What's your name? What's your Instagram?
Look, I'm Queen Elavation, and just reach me on Power of Lipsticks. Y'all should know where I'm at.
Okay, she has a show on Tuesdays called Power of Lipstick. Make sure you check it out at 6 p.m., right?
That's 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time.
Okay, we'll be back. We're going to pay big old free. Because our short little women, we be big old free.
We pack powerful punches.
I'm just playing, mama.
Sorry.
Hey, get it, Power Lipstick. Hey.
I can't dance for nothing.
Girl, let me tell you something. Dance. I was dancing wild as a kid. I barely got rhythm now, but I be making it look like I got the rhythm.
Girl, wait, give me a couple of shots or my little 2-drink minimum. I be thinking I'm on beat. Okay. My friends be all talking about me.
You know what?
Shout out to my homegirls.
Shout out to the homegirls. Shout out to my homegirls too. Check them in. Okay. So you know what? I want you to tell us about Power Lipstick. Tell us how you got started. Because you started a year ago, right?
Well, not with Accelerated Radio. I've been here since April.
Okay. Okay, so tell us all about how Power Lipstick got started and what does it mean to you? What does it represent?
Ooh, girl, child. You ready?
I'm ready.
So Power Lipsticks was but a premonition. I was working out to Trey Songz. Cakes on a menu. I was.
Oh, she remembered the song.
Let me tell you, I was getting it right. I was sweating. I was like in shape, and I was like feeling myself.
Right.
And suddenly, the name popped in my head: Power Lipsticks.
Okay.
Actually, it was Power of the Lipstick that popped in my head, and I was like, "What the?" And I just kept, I kept at it. I kept working out, but it lingered. And it lingered. I got in the shower. I got dressed. I went to brunch. It lingered. And so I was sitting with one of my good friends, and she said, "What's wrong, Bestie?" I said, "A name popped in my head this morning." She said, "What name?" I said, "Power of the Lipstick." She said, "You going to write a book?" I was like,
That's a good idea.
Nah, I ain't going to write no book, girl. Shut up. That just, And then she was like, "No, we're going to see it." And so I literally watched it come to pass. So when we talk about my ways are not my ways and my thoughts are not my thought, Power of Lipstick was not my thought. It was something that was blessed. I was blessed with that. I was blessed with the name. God placed the right people in my path to allow things to
manifest. Yes.
So I was literally chosen.
I feel you. I hear you.
I was chosen. And dang, I just got chills because
I know, yo, what you have. I feel you. I know what you're talking about.
You know, and it was like one of those things that God had to push me into, because I was like, no, I don't even know. No, I'm too old to, I used to sing. I used to do that.
Right.
I used to be a used to.
But don't be a used to.
Don't be a used to, because guess what? When God called you to step up, you're going to have to step up.
Yeah.
So that's just what I did. And literally the people start gravitating to me. I didn't even have to go to them. I would be in the market. I would be with my friends at happy hour, and people would just come sit next to me and talk to me and tell me how, I contemplated suicide. I'm looking like, who?
Not laughing, but what the
who you with?
Yeah, exactly.
Who your group?
Right.
And even little kids would come up to me and start talking to me. Can I go over you house? No, go back to your mama. And I started questioning, Lord, I see, what are you doing? Okay, Lord, whatever you're doing, use me.
Yes.
Because he didn't take his hand. He still hasn't, to this day, taken his hand off of me.
He's not never going to.
Never.
You got to believe in that faith,
Absolutely. And my faith, man, let me tell you something. It's a muscle that you have to exercise, having faith.
Tell them.
It doesn't come naturally. Anybody say that faith comes naturally is a bold-faced lie. You have to go through something and allow God to pick you up and carry you to the next level.
Tell them.
Okay. And it was a muscle that he exercised within me. And he just wanted to know that I will let go and surrender.
Oh.
Even surrendering is a muscle.
Yes, it is.
So I had to exercise that muscle.
And how did you get to feeling like you had to do those things?
Because people started coming to me.
Yes. And that's how God really talks to you. Other people. And it's so weird. And I'll be like, why did they? I've had that so many times. I'm like, why did they?
Yep.
Yeah.
People would come to me, and like I told you, my thoughts were not my thoughts. People would come to me, and I started testing myself, because I would be sitting behind my desk working. No, sir, your timesheet is already in. Email me. Okay, what time is it? It's 4:00. I'm on the clock, 9 to 5. And people would start coming to me that I didn't know. And then different thoughts would come into my head. So I would utter those thoughts. I would remove myself, and I would utter those thoughts, and they would be pertaining to other people.
That's crazy.
So that's how I knew God was really speaking to me.
So how did you get to Excelia Radio?
Wow. It was on a Monday night. I was at Straight Out of the Trunk.
Oh, at another Excelia Radio family.
Shout out to Bankhead. I sat right there on that corner. I wasn't a special guest or anything. I was here because I came with someone. Shout out to Yada. I came with Kenyatta. And he sat here. I sat there. And I had a notebook. Long story short, I had just gotten off of work. I had just came from working out. And I sat in the hallway because I was starving, okay? So I ordered some,
Postmates or something?
No. I ordered some Cheetos from the vending machine.
Okay.
That's how stuck up people are. I ordered
some
Cheetos.
Okay.
Yeah, so I ordered cheese puffs, and I sat there, and Kevin Nash walked past, and he was like, "You hungry, huh?" I was like, "I'm starving." And so he laughed and kept walking. He came back, and we had a conversation. He showed me through the studio, and I didn't even know who I was talking to.
That's crazy.
Until the end of the conversation. He said, I asked him, I said, "Do you have a social media site?" And he gave me the social media site, and I'm like holding the phone up like, wait a minute,
I know you.
Look, I was like, and I was like, is this you? And everyone started laughing, and here I am.
That's dope.
Long story short, here I am.
That's dope. I came from a show, too. Back then, it was Too Cool, Too Funny. I used to come and do their little girl and guy shows. And that's how I got started, something like that. I didn't meet Kevin. I met Kevin on the phone. But just the fact that that's how God worked. Like, you're not even really coming for what you coming for. Like, you just coming to support other people, and it just falls in your lap like that. Exactly. That's amazing.
Divine connection.
Man.
Because 2 times I was like, I ain't got no gas. No, I'm sleepy. I got to go cook for the kids. And I was like, you know what? Just come on. I'll go. Chris, you need to come. You need to come with me. You need to see this. You need to. And I came. But I was resistant. But, sometimes we are resistant when the Lord calls, because we don't really know what we're doing. But Yeah.
You got to just
I'm
start.
loving it.
Yeah, you just got to start with those type of things. Because I didn't know either. I'm just like, and I'm learning as I go.
And it's fun.
Yeah.
It's fun.
And it's amazing how people can call you or people can text you and tell you how you've been inspiring them, all type of stuff like that. So I know you get those inspirational talks with people and stuff like that.
You know what? I like for people to inspire me. So me seeing people get so excited about coming on a show and sharing their stories.
It's amazing.
It's a blessing. It all goes to God. All glory goes to God. And I feel it on the inside. It's something that it's my passion. I had forgotten my passion. And media,
was it fear, you think, that made you forget your passion? Or
it was just growing up, having 2 kids and becoming a mother and,
just moving.
I was no longer Crystal. I was no longer, this person. I was a mother.
Oh.
Life's bringings. And so sometimes we get blocked from that barrier comes up.
Okay.
But when we start punching that barrier and becoming oneness with ourselves, then anything is possible.
I always say you must value yourself. When you value yourself and you in tune with yourself, things flow totally different.
Absolutely.
It won't be stagnant.
Absolutely.
It'll be like the grace of God,
like
just
flowing
with you. Like, and
river.
you just gotta look back like, hey, that was me.
Seriously.
I look back at my own life and say, that was me 5 years ago. Oh, Lord, I'm glad I'm not like that no more. Ooh.
But you know what? I always tell myself I am my biggest opponent because I'm just trying to be the best person that I can be today.
Yes.
Better than I was yesterday. And I encourage that. I encourage every single person. We all have our own different trials and tribulations, but it amounts up to the same hurt, the same brokenness, and the same glue that's going to piece our hearts back together.
And what's so crazy is I figured that in life, like, we supposed to go through these things to teach us who we are today. I've learned that. Like, I've learned that so much. Like, who I was 5 years ago has taught me who I am today, because if I wouldn't have went through some of those things, maybe I wouldn't have been who I am today.
What?
I'm a better me.
You are a better you. You are greatness. We are greatness. We all have greatness packed on the inside of us. We just have to find it.
Yes.
We just have to find it.
Okay, so I'm going to get on another subject before we go to a break. And it's something that I know is close to you.
Okay.
Because you just went through something where you talked about gun violence on your social media, about gun violence and stuff like that. And how it's just affecting our communities. Like, how do you feel about the gun violence situation? And it's just more deaths in this pandemic than ever, to me. Because since I work at the hospital, I see more. I'm like, it was like, I can't even say the number on here because I don't know if I'm allowed to. It was a lot of people was dying within the week of shootings. Yeah. Between police and between African American people. And it's horrible. Man. So how do you feel about the gun violence situations and stuff going on right now?
I have different emotions regarding it. I'm saddened. I'm enraged. And I'm heartbroken.
I feel. And
I say that because we have enough people, we have enough foes after us trying to tear us down.
True.
With their knees on our necks.
Right.
We have enough demons and devils attacking us every single moment on the moment. Why do we feel the need to attack each other? Why do we feel the need to murder our brother and our sister cold-blooded in the streets just to send them back to their families to be buried? That hurts.
Yes.
It hurts. And just to know that these were some young boys, young, successful boys, high school boys.
Well, they don't know a little bit about it. People over the weekend, it was a few shootings I seen. It was one on Willowbrook. It was one in Gardena. It was a few. So it's one of those things that it's like, are we going to ever realize like we're our worst enemies?
We are our worst enemies.
And I just pray that our people see that we need to be, like you said, fighting against the people that's attacking us in real life.
Honestly,
because
while our backs are turned, they're attacking us.
Yes,
They're attacking us. We're not. We are our biggest weakness.
Yes,
and it. I get so frustrated. I get my heart it hardens, and then I go home and I drop to my knees and I pray for all of us, because we can't continue to blame it on the hurt from our ancestors were slaves, because they died in vain, if you ask me. They died in vain because we are still killing each other. We are not the target. You want to shoot something, go shoot your shot at the voting polls, because that's where the difference is going to be made.
And you know what? That's what we're going to talk about when we get back. Can you play Nipsey right now? We're going to play Nipsey, Bigger Than Life. That's the song I want to hear right now. We're going to play that, you guys, and then we're going to come back. We're going to talk about voting.
Uh-oh.
And how important it is. You know, players.
Shit ain't gonna stop, man.
Anyway, so you guys, welcome back. It's your girl G9 in the building, and we got
Queen Elavation.
Yes, girl. So today, you know, I know that she knows a lot about what's going on in the world.
No, I don't.
It be seeming like you do. You be talking on your show like
I'm
you
nosy.
be. Oh, you nosy. Okay. Well, no, I'm nosy too.
I'm nosy and long-winded.
You know what I wanted to talk to you about is about voting.
Voting.
I want to know your thoughts about voting, and I have Facebook feedback, and I want to hear what you got to say about what people said about what's their thoughts about voting. So we want to hear from you first. What's your thoughts about voting?
My thoughts on voting is that it is very, very important, because back in our slavery days, about the 1800s, the only people that were able to vote were landowners, and they had to be white men. Only white men owned land back in the 1800s, I believe. So that left like a disadvantage with the women.
Yes.
Black people, the Chinese people, whomever. The only people that were able to vote were white landowners. And it's like, damn, they just took it upon themselves to just take everything from us. So it's very important to me, not because of that, but because my grandmother, and I always express this on Power of Lipsticks, my grandmother would faithfully take me down with her when she used to vote. And she would explain to me the importance. No one else did that. Maybe if she didn't explain to me and take me down,
you wouldn't have cared, you think?
I probably wouldn't have cared. But from the time I was 18 up until now, I always carried myself down to that pole.
As you should.
And I always encourage people to go with me.
Right.
You understand? And I wear my I voted sticker proudly. A lot of people say, well, Democrats don't care about us. Republicans don't care about us. But damn, do we care about us?
Right.
Because we killing each other too.
True.
So it's like, it's very mind-boggling, and it makes us uneasy. But it is very important, because we need to know the people that are fighting for our criminal justice system. We need to know the candidates that's going to be adding these time zones to our loved ones. And,
Yeah.
we need to know what's going on. And it goes overlooked. Voting goes overlooked.
And I think people don't realize how important we're just looking at the presidential part, but there's so many things that we should be looking at besides presidential, because you even told me about, what prop was that? Prop what?
For the dialysis.
Dialysis. It was prop what?
Let me see. Hold on, because I wrote them down just for that reason. Let me see.
Prop what?
Was it 19? I believe it was.
Okay.
No, the seniors and disabled. Nope, allows those. Hold on one moment.
We're going to find that prop.
We're going to find it. Don't worry about it, because...
property tax is Prop 19.
Hold on, y'all. It's not this far back.
Well, we're gonna
find it.
We're gonna find out what prop that was, and we're gonna talk to her about that a little bit. But I'm gonna give you some Facebook feedback, and you let me know how you feel about what people had to say. Okay?
Okay.
Because they need to know from the person that says that they need to vote why is it important, but you need to tell them something. We gotta encourage these people.
All right.
Okay, so some people said, one person said, voting is bullshit. It's not about all votes matter. but more about electronic college votes. So I'm voting for nobody. I don't know. Sometimes people don't have a history on voting. I feel. I don't know how true it is.
Ignorance is definitely something that will run you off. Like we said, if we don't know, how can we go out there and exercise the right? But guess what? To whom this may concern, if you vote for nobody, Trump gonna win. And I'm not telling y'all who I'm voting for, but all I'm gonna say is, look, this is a manipulation tactic. If you vote for nobody, Trump is gonna win.
So another person said, I feel we should all exercise our right to vote or don't talk shit when things turn out all bad. That's how I feel.
You the shit.
Okay, she told you that. Okay. Someone said, vote like someone in your family life depends on it, especially if you have kids. We must do the right thing so that their life can be a much better life. Whatever we can do to impact our kids' future, we should do. Please, people, vote and keep voting throughout your life. Teach your kids to vote and explain how important it is. That was a word.
I love her.
That was a word.
That must have been a woman.
And he found that proposition. That was Proposition 23.
It was 23? Wait, I don't have 23 on here. Prohibit discrimination. Oh, yep, you're right.
So that Proposition 23, can you tell us a little bit about that? Because I know you know a little bit about that.
Well, I just know that we're supposed to vote yes on that because it basically protects our loved ones while they're getting their treatments. And it was basically said that something was gonna the dollar amount was gonna be raised and it was gonna be
for people that
they weren't gonna be able to afford it.
Oh,
it's very important for people to receive their treatment.
But see, that's why it's so important that people need to express the propositions out there, because if we just talking about Trump and Biden, we don't know nothing else about it.
That's exactly the look they're going for.
Okay. Yeah, they don't want us to vote on the other stuff that needs to be voted on.
That's the look they're going for.
Right, because from what I understand from Prop 23, what they're trying to say is that if voted yes upon, it's going to cause those dialysis centers that are in the black communities or in the any poverty stricken communities to actually shut down. To close. Yeah. Since they won't actually be able to,
get access to it.
Well, yes, get access and actually meet the demands.
Exactly. It's like our community is closing down.
Of Prop 23 to where now if you need to go and get dialysis, you have to go into the inner city, which I believe is going to be
even more money,
more expensive.
Oh, you know what? See, this is what we don't know, and we need to know all about the propositions. Maybe, yeah.
I'm quite sure everyone knows someone who's on dialysis, and you know how important it is.
So you should vote yes on Proposition 23 because what?
No, I think it's about no on Prop 23.
And you know what? Tammy Mack was saying that a lot of people were getting confused too. I have yes, right? So when I was on my way to the studio, she was like, we're getting confused on whether to say yes or whether to say no. And why do you think that it's a no? Because it's saying voting against.
Right, because a vote no that opposes require chronic dialysis clinics to have on-site physicians while patients are being treated, report data on dialysis-related infections, obtain consent from the state health operation before closing clinic, and not discriminate against patients based on the source of payment for care. A yes vote will require chronic. A no will oppose all of that, but a yes will require clinics to have on-site physicians while patients are being treated, report data on dialysis-related infections, obtain consent from the state health department before closing the clinic, and not discriminate against patients based on the source of payment for care.
So we voted no.
I don't know. That sounds like a yes to me because
it sounds yes on paper, but it's gonna come down to where do you live? Like, where's your nearest dialysis center? If it's in a not good neighborhood,
that's discrimination.
Yeah. But they do that anyway.
That's discrimination.
They do that anyway.
Right.
That's what they choose to do anyway.
Right. It's discriminatory, but it's also going to come down to can those those small dialysis centers actually keep their businesses up to actually meet these demands.
Yeah, if they don't raise the business taxes.
Okay, let me give y'all one more. Someone said it's very important to vote, especially local people. A black person, you should remember you're not a Democrat or a Republican. Only vote for those who are helping to push your agenda. If neither, vote for yourself. Sometimes it's the most powerful things to vote for none of the above, but then they will need your vote. They can know the vote that they didn't get and what they need to do to try and win your vote. So I didn't even know it was a none of the above.
Let me tell you something.
I didn't even know that.
If you vote none of the above, Trump will win. We already.
And that's her slogan, okay, y'all? If I'm gonna say that, if you vote if you don't vote, Trump will win. And if you want him to win, don't vote. But if you want your voice to be heard, and this is coming from me, if you want your voice to be heard, if you feel like you have a voice in America, then you should vote. It's very important to vote because, for one, you want to be heard. Don't you want to be heard in your relationships with your friends, your families? So use that same voice that you use against your man and your husband and your wife and your girlfriend and the coworkers that you don't like every day and your friends. Yep. If you can use that same voice and talk on the phone every day about bull crap, you can use that same voice and go vote. Because as much as you think it doesn't matter, it does.
It does. We can definitely continue this on Power Lipsticks too, if you like, because
we're gonna get all those propositions and see what we can narrow them down. She got the book, y'all.
I got the book. I have the book, but I'm writing them down so that I can
stick in your head.
They can stick in my head, and I can continue to understand them.
Yes, you need to. We all need to.
But yeah, I think that Prop 23 is it could definitely be a gray area, and it definitely can be confusing just based around the wording of it. Because
you got to read into it.
Because the benefits sound fantastic. It's just going to be the actual drawbacks, because unless they're going to actually increase funding to these dialysis centers, but that'll be the only way that can actually manage. But then that might result in us getting a raise in taxes.
Let me dissect Prop 23 really quick. When I read what I've written down, all I see is population control. So if you guys, if the dialysis centers are closed down in the local communities, we need the dialysis centers more than anything.
Yes.
So you close these dialysis centers down, and now we're having a hard time getting our loved ones to and from their dialysis treatment. Guess what? They're going to eventually
tear down the community.
Get sick.
Oh, okay. You talking about that part?
I'm talking about the patients.
Yeah, the patients. Yeah.
So it's very important. I don't want to say they're going to die or anything like that, but
they will.
This is what I'm thinking. They will die, and that's a form of population control.
Yes, true. I didn't even look at it like that.
Don't be fooled. Don't be fooled.
Read. That's why it's very important that people stop following what the celebrities are saying. You need to read yourself and act on yourself. Like, read yourself and then vote. Whatever celebrities are saying, that's their point of view. Why are we all basing our stuff on what the celebrity's saying and why celebrities not coming out and why this? I've been seeing a lot of that. It does not matter what they say. It's a matter what you say, how you feel. That's why you read into it. And you know what I'm going to play?
What?
Marvin Gaye, What's Going On? Because we really got to figure that out right now. And I know I done switched up the game, went from rap to cussing to big old freak. So now we going to go to Marvin Gaye, What's Going On? And we going to come back with Power Lipstick, Miss Queen Elavation.
That's me.
Said I'm the birthday girl. I am the birthday girl. Hey, okay, so you know what? I'm back.
You know what? Happy birthday. I told you yesterday, too. This your month.
This my whole month. I mean, I got a celebration this Friday. But one thing I wanted to say, I wanted to talk about something with you before we go, because we got like 10 minutes, but we going to squeeze everything in there.
All right.
Okay, I wanted you to tell me your biggest regret in life.
Oh, my biggest regret. You guys ready for this? I hope my POL family is listening too. Every single mistake that I've made, every single accomplishment that I've made, every single completion every single recycle, every single heartbreak, every single heart that I've broken, everything that I have ever done has made me who I am today.
Mm-hmm.
So to answer your question, I don't have any regrets.
That's good.
I don't have any regrets.
So what is some advice you could give the people about life, about anything we talked about today?
My advice that I can give to you guys, don't give up.
Mm-hmm.
Don't give up. If you fall and scrape up your knees, go put some peroxide on it, put a Band-Aid on it, dust yourself off, get back up, keep going. Right. Keep going.
Right.
Learn from every single thing that you do. If it's not a blessing, baby, it's a lesson. Just don't give up.
That's great.
And don't let nobody put their mouth on you. Be who you are.
I got that. Go, girl. I felt that right there.
Saying.
Give her some claps for that, because I think I'm feeling that. Advice Tuesday tomorrow morning, y'all. That was some Advice Tuesday for y'all. What's next for you?
What do you mean?
What's next for PPO family? What's next for you?
Oh, my Power Lipsticks?
Yes. What's next for you?
As far as my journey?
Yeah, your journey. Like, what do you want to do next? Is there anything?
What's next for me is the sky, baby, because the sky is the limit for me.
Yes, it is.
I have just changed Power of Lipsticks into a nonprofit organization, so now I'm fishing for information.
Check her in, y'all.
We are I'm going to definitely do my part. Let me tell you something. From the day until the day I leave this earth, I'm going to timestamp something because I'm not here just to be seen. Although when I look in the mirror, I do look good, but I'm just playing. I'm here on a mission, and I have to complete my mission.
I got you. I feel you.
I don't know what it is. We never know what it is, so we can just walk by faith and not by sight. But I'm here to accept my mission.
That was dope. I love you, girl.
No, I love you.
I want to say this. You were so dope, and I appreciate you coming to the show. And I will be on her show next week, you said?
You coming on.
No, we're going to talk about a little bit of everything, so make sure you check me out on Tuesday at 6 p.m. on this same station, y'all.
Power Lipsticks. Okay,
so before I go, I want to talk a little bit about my turkey drive. I have a turkey drive coming up, my first annual turkey drive. She will be a part of it. Queen Elavation will be a part of it. I'm going to tell you a little bit about it. The turkey drive is November 1st. Let's start all over. November 1st to the November 8th, I will have drop-offs where you guys come to the address that I post on my social media and drop off canned goods, turkeys, whatever you want to donate to the turkey drive. That will be November 22nd from 2 to 6 p.m. at this studio right here in Inglewood. Make sure you come. We're going to feed a family of 4 to 5. Each box will be feeding a family of 4 or 5. So whatever you can donate from the 1st through the 8th. If you cannot donate at the address up there, you can donate at www.gvibesentertainment.com and leave a donation on my website of your choice. And remember, we feed in the family of 4 to 5. And whatever you would like to donate, make sure you check out my social media. And that location from the 1st through the 8th is 10409 South 10th Ave, Inglewood, California, from 4 to 6 p.m. So check this out. Next week, I will be making this announcement bright and early again. So make sure y'all check me out every Monday, 6 to 7 p.m. on Accelerate Radio. This is your girl G9, and this is
Queen Elavation.
And we will see y'all next week. Have a good one, y'all.
Peace.